Hey guys, Roman Trusser here with Peak Fitness, and today guys, we're going to talk about easing your way back into working out. So like I stated in the introduction guys, we're going to talk about easing your way back into working out after you've taken an extended break from working out, such as maybe taking 2 or 3 weeks off, or even 1 week, or if you've never worked out before, how to kind of get yourself into the habit of working out. Now guys, like I stated in almost all of my videos, Peak Fitness is all about doing things at home with no fancy gym equipment, not going to the gym, and doing a lot of things that you can do at home with very inexpensive equipment or no equipment at all. So, but also about saving you guys some time. Now, in this video though, I'm gonna be talking about things that you can do at the gym as well as what you can do at home. So any of the workouts or anything kind of ideas I give you suggestion-wise, I will give you an alternative, such as if I'm talking about bench presses, push-ups. So guys, one of the big things that happens is when a lot of people stop working out, it's hard for them to get back into the swing of things, to kind of get back into it. They take the break, it's kind of nice and relaxing, it's not stressful. Some people not so much. Maybe they really just miss the gym, and they get right back into it. If that's the case, great, that's fine. If you're disciplined enough to continue on that way, great. Now, if you're like me who really dislikes working out, and not a huge fan of working out, then it's kind of hard for me to get back into it. I only work out because I like the results. And if you're new and never worked out before, this is something you're going to want to do to kind of get your body prepared for working out. Or if you've taken an extended break, and you kind of want to just ease your way back in so that way it's not overly intense, it's not going to kill you, make you want to quit, this is also going to be for you. Now, one of the ways you can ease your way back in, guys, is just to do a simple workout 3 days a week. All right, so doing something on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, for example. This is just examples. You can pick 3 random days at your own, leisure. But on those days, you do a full body workout. Now, what I mean by a full body workout is exactly that. You're gonna work the full body. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and work each muscle group just doing one exercise though. So we're not focusing on doing 2 or 3 exercises per muscle group. So for example, when we're talking about chest, we're not talking about doing a bench press followed by incline bench press and decline bench presses. No, we're talking about just doing a bench press, just a regular flat bench press. That's it, just the one exercise. So now, what I like to do when I do full body workouts is I tend to work from the top down. So just a kind of quick idea, I'm not gonna get too in depth about it, I'm not gonna give you the program, would be doing, say, a bench press or a push-up, followed by pull-ups, and then do, say, some type of shoulder exercise, say like L raises, and you can use that with like a backpack, or it's just some light jugs if you're at a gym, dumbbells, just some, L raises. So I'm working, actually 2 shoulder muscle groups, but only doing one exercise, followed by, say, 3 sets of some type of abdominal exercises, 1 abdominal exercise, but 3 sets, or doing timed abdominal exercises, followed by, say, squats, where I'm working a posterior and interior chain, meaning the front of my legs and the back of my legs. Compound exercises are great because it hits a lot of muscle groups as well at one time. And then say like calf raises. That way I'm hitting all the muscle groups. Now, I noticed I didn't mention arms in there, and that's because during the bench press, you are engaging your triceps, and in the pull-ups, you are engaging your biceps, so they are getting worked. If you want to throw one bicep curl exercise in there, a tricep extension exercise, fine. I tend to stay away from those from the whole body exercise deals, just because the whole point of that is not to get ripped or swole or cut or like that. It's to get my mind right and get it ready for working out and my body prepared for the stresses as well. So if you're new and just starting out, that is something that you can do, and I usually recommend doing that 3 days a week, so that way your body is getting used to and getting ready for the oncoming stress. So that way when you finally do hit it hard and hit it fast and hit it quick, you're not going to be as sore or as deterred from working out. Same thing if you take the extended break. We kind of want to get that muscle soreness thing out of the way, and why go ahead and get super sore right away, when you can just go ahead. The whole goal of this first week of working out, of doing 3 days a week, or even if you're doing doing this for 2 weeks, just to get the muscle soreness out of the way. It's not about getting ripped or swollen or anything like that, or even looking to lose weight. It's just to get you back into the swing of working out. Now, if you're just starting out or have taken a really long break, like months, do this for about 2 or 3, maybe even 4 weeks, so that way your body is sufficiently prepared to take on an exercise program or a more intense workout. Now, another exercise or way of easing your way back in is to do one muscle group per day. So for example, chest. You do chest on Monday. You do 2, maybe, and that's a big maybe, 3 chest exercises, right? I usually say 2 and just stick with that. And that would be, say, doing incline bench presses and decline bench presses, or incline flies and decline flies. If you're at home, that's incline and decline push-ups, or even if you got a cable machine at a gym or a band or tubing, you can do like cable crossovers that are in the down position and the up position. So that way you're working top of the chest and the bottom of the chest. And the reason that's good is you're also gonna hit that mid portion of the chest is somewhere in between. It's not gonna be heavily hit like if you're doing, say, flat bench presses, but it's still engaging the whole entire chest muscle, and it's doing it at the top and the bottom when you're doing the incline and declines. So it's just something like that, and you should be done relatively as quickly. This goes along with the full body workouts. Should only take you about 30 minutes or so. The goal is just to get them in there. You're talking for the full body exercises, 3 sets of each exercise. For this here, it's 3 sets for, 3 sets for each exercise you're doing as well. But when you're doing the one muscle group, so you do that on Monday, on Tuesday, maybe do 2 exercises for your back. Again, they give you pull-ups and then, say, some type of row. At home, that you can still do pull-ups, and you can use your backpack or something heavier enough. You can still do some bent over rows with that. Then Wednesday, it would be 2 leg exercises. I would recommend squats. It works a lot in there. Same thing, if you're at home, you're using squats, you can use a backpack to do some squats. You can use body weight. You can do goblet squats, something along those lines. And then, say, calf raises. And on Thursday, pick 2 shoulder exercises. I'm a big fan of doing like either L raises and overhead presses, or you can go ahead and do overhead presses followed by, face pulls or something along those lines. And you can do that as well with the band. Wrap a band around something to do a face pull, and same thing with overhead press. Again, you just need something heavy enough to go over your head, a couple of water jugs full of water, a couple of backpacks, light enough weights that you can hold in your hand, something along those lines. And then Friday, you can go ahead and do bicep and triceps if you really wanted to. Again, just doing 2 or 3 exercises. You don't have to kill your biceps and triceps. They're not that huge of a muscle group compared to the rest of your body. So you don't need to work them nearly as intensely as you would the other ones. But you're only doing this should only take you about 15 minutes each day, because you're just easing your way back in. It's not about being focused on really getting cut or swollen, anything like that, guys. This is just getting your mind ready for the workout. Now, because I am focused on weight loss aspects, we cannot forget the cardio in there. Now, I'm not a fan of long endurance cardios, all right? Never have, never liked it. You can burn a lot more fat just doing sprints. But with this here though, guys, because we're easing our way back in, if you feel the need to do just that, you can. However, because you are lifting weights either every day of the week or 3 days a week, you need to kind of tactically or tactfully put your cardio in there somewhere. Now, on those 3 days a week, you can go ahead and do some kind of cardio either the Tuesdays or Thursday. So that way, we're talking, you're just doing a few sprints, and I mean 5 or 6 sprints, nothing serious, or going for a very brisk walk for 20 or 30 minutes. You can even do those. You can even do that every single day if you wanted to, the brisk walk, and that will be fine for your cardio. You can just do cardio 3 days a week with your weightlifting days. And on the days let's say you decide to go ahead and lift weights every single day, but one muscle group, pick 2 of those days to do just some kind of sprint, or do a fasted cardio in the morning. But let's say you don't want to do fasted cardio in the morning, or any kind of cardio such as just a brisk walk. Do the afterburn cardios, or the tapadas, which is the quick 4 or 5 minute cardios after, say, a couple of your workouts. Say like on Tuesday you do one, and on Friday. You know, it takes 4 or 5 minutes. That's just doing some jump ropes, some burpees, or even some good intense abdominal exercises in there where it's gonna go ahead and push you. But you still wanna get your cardio in there so that way you can still tap into the fat, so that way your body's getting used to working out. And one of the last ways to kind of ease your way back in, guys, is to go ahead and start a workout program, all right? But give yourself a time limit, meaning this. Let's say you pick some random workout program and it's an hour, which I think is way too long to begin with. But give yourself just 20 minutes. That's it. Do 20 minutes. Don't go as intense either, okay? Do intense enough to feel the burn and get yourself a workout, whatever, but don't nearly go as intense. So don't necessarily hit muscle failure. And all these guys, you don't want to hit muscle failure right away. You're going to start feeling sore anyways, all right? So don't really go to muscle failure. You just want to get your body back into working out. Same thing with the program. Just do something for about 20 minutes or so. And as soon as that 20-minute timer is up, you're done. All right, you may not hit all the muscle groups in that workout. You may not have done everything that's supposed to be in there. That's fine. As soon as that 1 week or 2 weeks is over, you go back and start over, and then you can go ahead and do those programs the way they're intended. Again, guys, the whole point of this particular video is talking about easing back into the workout, so that way you're not going to want to quit later on because you're sore from working out because you've never worked out, or you've taken too long of a break, or you're just like me and hates working out. Which I'll never quit, but this gives you a way to kind of transition from sedentary lifestyle back into a workout. It's that good middle ground to get yourself back into it. If you've taken only about a week off, you really don't need to do this. You can if you want. If you've taken 2 or 3 weeks off, do this for about a week. If you've taken a much longer, we're talking months to several years, or never worked out, you may need to do this for 3 or 4 weeks or a little longer, so that way you're kind of back into it mentally and physically. So with that, guys, hopefully you found this video helpful. If you have, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you have any comments or suggestions, leave those down below in the comments section. And also, don't forget to go ahead and click subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell so that way you get more notifications on when more videos come out. With that, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.